Hey guys, Adam Pwnophobia Cogswell, part of the Trinity Force Network out here at PAX East 2016 in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm standing with Andy Belford, better known as Riot Zwill, the head of the League Community podcast.
Oh, I don't know if I'm the head of it. I'm just, hopefully I help it make it happen. That's all. So.
Well, we can still call you the host, right?
You can call me one of the hosts, for sure, yeah.
Okay, so you're like us, where you have multiple hosts, and there's whoever's there happens to be leading it that day.
Absolutely, yeah. We got, I would say, a good rotation of like 3 or 4 hosts that we go through on a regular basis. So.
Excellent. Yeah, we already talked to Dylan. We already had an interview with him today, who is one of your co-hosts and who we met last time we were out there. And that's going to lead me to our first question, talking about the League Community podcast. Over the last couple episodes, you've talked about Taric, you've talked about the mid-season magic. Can we talk about what you've decided to do with the League Community podcast since we were last down there, and how it's going to go out in the future, starting with like the mid-season and what you're going to talk about?
Sure thing.
What you can tell us.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think one of the things that we've actually been discovering over the last 3 months, like it's hard to believe we've only been doing this for like 3 or 4 months now, right? But one thing we've discovered actually over the last 4 months is that the players really value kind of like that look behind the scenes, right? We've discovered that players really grok and really connect to content that is about how we make the game, and that gives insight into Rioters' thoughts when we're making decisions and designing the game. So we're going to really actually try and double down and focus in on that and provide even better and more content that is around that type of stuff, giving you even more insight as to how League of Legends is made.
That's really awesome. I know we like it. We like seeing how the inner workings of the patches work, and we got to talk to Riot Scarzard a while ago, or Patrick, about a lot of stuff. And I think there's a lot more people that would really like to. They feel like they're part of the team when they listen to all those developers talk. So do we plan on bringing on the developers, like the couple new champions that are coming out? Are we going to see more of those type of discussions like you did with Taric?
Absolutely. It's our plan to every time we have a new champ, our plan is to have like a full kind of suite of things for the players to see in North America. Podcast is definitely one of them. I don't know if you checked it out, but we have the League Community Livestream as well.
I was going to ask you about that next.
Absolutely. So like we're going to be streaming all these things. So so far we've been doing that fairly regularly. We just did a great like a 4-hour-long live stream with the new Mage update, and the community reaction was outstanding. Like players really loved it. The designers really love it too, because it's a really great, authentic way to connect with players and have great conversation. And so we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep doing more things like that to put more Rioters in front of players.
I think it's really awesome that you guys are doing that and making a live stream and interacting, talking to Twitch chat and everything, making sure that people understand that Riot cares about the player base, because I think that's one of the biggest things you guys have going for it. So I'm just going to compliment you for putting that together. What can we see more about the League community? I think Dylan said you were doing the live stream like 5 days a week, or you want to?
That is our goal, actually, is to get to 5 days a week. Right now we got a couple of things in the work, one of which I'll give you a little bit of a sneak preview right now. We're actually looking to do either like a weekly or a bi-weekly art stream where we have a member of the art team actually come on, either like teach the community how to do like certain techniques and stuff like that, or actually just do some work on, like right there on stream. Maybe like really cool. Just like do some character modeling, do some concept work, things like that. So we're gonna be talking to Twitch and like see if we can get that up under Twitch Creative. Okay. And yeah, so that's one of the things we want to do. We're also talking about like maybe doing some dedicated public PvE streaming and things like that too. So cool. More to come, but yeah, our goal is definitely to get 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, of streams from the Riot Games official channel.
Very cool. Now let's talk about the last thing I want to talk to you about today, the Riftwalk. I know we got to see a little bit of it last night. I still need to walk through it myself to make sure I get the whole shebang. But what can you tell me about the Riftwalk, that people that aren't here, what they're missing out on?
Well, first thing I want to say is like if you're not at PAX East, you can actually experience it when we go across the country for the summer finals in a city yet to be announced, that hasn't been announced yet. But when we go to Worlds, all the different stops on Worlds, so Chicago, New York, San Francisco, LA. So when we stop in all those cities, you're going to be able to actually experience a Riftwalk there. We don't have like the absolute details nailed down on that yet, but we plan on bringing the experience to each of those cities. So keep an ear out for that. The current experience, though, is really amazing in there. Like it's set up to be kind of like a replica of Summoner's Rift. I mean, it's not to scale or anything like that.
Sure.
But what we're doing is we're showcasing how. We're kind of trying to communicate to you how League of Legends has changed over the years. And one of the great ways that we're doing that is actually by showing some of the older character models versus the new ones. So we have like some really cool kind of like statues of like Poppy and Gangplank. The Gangplank one looks especially derpy. And old Scion. And we're at the same time, we're taking this opportunity to showcase some of the amazing content creators we have within the League of Legends community, and some of the cosplayers and some of the artists we have. Rin the Yordle is one of our special guests there, and that guy looks exactly Like, holy crap. Wow. That's crazy. I can't get over that. Back to that. So we have Ren the Yordle as one of our special guests in there. We have some amazing cosplayers, Vency, Mr. Ryu, to name a few. Additionally, we have the guys and gals from Stupid Buddy. They made a 12-foot tall Thresh puppet.
Right.
It's huge. It's crazy. It's insane.
It's awesome. It's amazing. And it looks so real and how it moves.
It does. It fully articulates. It's great. And then kind of like the pièce de résistance is a 360 Baron pit photo thing.
That was really cool.
It's really neat. It's just this giant Baron coming out of the ground with smoke around it. And you can take a picture while you're jumping in midair and stuff. It's really great. It's really great. So
it was really cool seeing that Baron because we were walking around it last night. And I think I took a picture of it as if I was like looking over the back of the Baron pit. And you see all the smoke and you feel like you're immersed inside the rift. So, good job on Riot Games. You guys did awesome.
Kudos to the events team at Riot, like the North American events team. Like they've been working hard on this for several months, and not to be too chest thumpy or back patty, but like I'm just kind of in awe of this, and I really everything I'm hearing from players, and I really hope anybody who goes through it has the same experience. They just really love it. So it's been great.
Cool. Well, there you go, guys. You need to go check out the Riftwalk when it comes to a city near you. Check out the World Finals, which you said it's going to be walking around to the different events locations. Absolutely. So I'm sure more people will be able to take a look at it. As well, thanks for your time. And guys, check out the League Community Podcast. We'll see you all later.